Okay.
by asking this one question, and I need y'all to think really hard on this question.
Okay.
What creates a toxic man and what creates a toxic woman? What creates them? What gets them started with their toxicity?
It could be a lot of things. Childhood. It could be they're not finished growing. They're not ready to date because they have so many I will say they have, I'm trying to say the nice way, but they have so many things going on within themselves. Like I said, it could be from childhood. It could be anything that triggers their mom, their dad. It could be their siblings, anything they went through or early adult. It could be in college, you know what I'm saying? And they never like grew from. Women get raped all the time. Men get raped as well. You know what I'm saying? It could come from an like what like 50 Shades of Grey. He wanted to see a woman hurt because he was hurting inside. You know what I'm saying? So it could come from a lot of things, but I guess I feel like society now, it's just like that don't give you the right to still treat another person that way. You know?
Right.
And I don't want to keep going, so I don't know where your question is going. So Byron, go.
Yeah, I think I have to piggyback off of what you're saying. I think it's also, childhood trauma. I feel like it's experiences, definitely experiences. If, I've had conversations with females and males at the end of the day that, dealt with the toxicity and they're, going to get the help that they needed. You know what I mean? It's hard for them to transition to dating into the new relationship because they have suffered such a great deal with the relationship that they had before. That they have a negative outlook on everybody and think that everybody is, fucking crazy and that everybody had bad intentions. And it takes a while. It takes for people a minute to be able to will them back on in and show them that everybody's on earth is not like really bad intentionally like that. Or I feel like everybody has the capabilities of having a good, everybody have a, they have a light and dark side to them, but it's, more so say at the end of the day, the intentions on how the person is going to approach. But it is toxicity on this planet Earth. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Very much so. Very much so.
A lot of toxic motherfuckers out here. Excuse my language. But
They are.
They
Like,
are
why?
though.
Who sent you? Go back where you came from.
yes,
Like,
if you can take a minute.
And if you were created, go get healed. Go find some healing.
Yes, go get you.
and I want to put it, and this is what I was gonna say with mine, but I'm gonna say it now. It's okay to say I'm good. I don't want to be in a relationship. I can't commit right now. It's all fuck. I will respect you more if you fucking say that.
Yeah.
Say that shit and let me I might be a hurt and I might be like, fuck, damn. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna be like, I respect him for that. You know what I'm saying?
I think honestly, how can you be mad at somebody to say, hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a fucking hoe. I be out here slanging, banging, and I can't devote my heart to you at the end of the day because I feel like, I remember I had one coworker told me, I like to feel different type of vaginas. I like to just see different type of vaginas, and he literally, and he was like, I'm not ready for a commitment, but I said I respect you because it's not like one of those things that you plan that like cookie cutter, like, oh, I'm not saying he's a horrible person, but he's being transparent with himself and he know him. You know what I mean? Then somebody else or another female knowing him. So he's like, I don't know, maybe it's a part of me being young, made me feel like I need to just get all the nut out that I need to get out now and then really settle down with one chick. But I didn't understand it at first. I was kind of like, well, dang, being monogamous and, what I'm saying, and settling on down. And he was just like, I think he was like, what, 27, 28. But he's like, man, I'm at least trying to knock him down to I'm like 32, 33. And I'm like, everybody's maturity level is different. But I respect it still because he was being transparent. Like it's more messed up when a person tell you the ideal that they're this type of person, but they're really not. That's the mess. Transparency is everything. I respect if a motherfucker tell me, look, I'm a hoe, or I'm not trying to be in a relationship. I'm not gonna even hold you or sell you this idea that I want to be in a relationship. Or it just may take some time of them getting to know you that they might consider a relationship. But I respect the transparency.
I do.
That's me.
Yeah, just what you think, Lo? How you feel about this?
I feel as though if you can admit that you have some toxic traits, because let's just be honest, every single one of us has at least one toxic trait. If you can acknowledge it
I don't have any.
Accept it. Boy, please.
I don't
You
have it.
have a toxic trait.
I don't have any.
And toxicity isn't, it could be something as simple as your emotions are too high or you have unstable emotions.
Mm-mm.
Can we say one?
What is that?
I love to argue.
That's a toxic trait.
That's
I feel
too.
like that's, yeah. I love to argue. If you argue, cause I feel like that's great makeup sex.
That's even more toxic to argue.
Well, I mean, that's my toxic trait.
Oh, that's why I go back to saying.
And that leads me, guys, to my